Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you to do this to your windows to keep the house cool in the summer. That's right, do this, exactly what you see here, to your windows to keep your house cooler in the hot summer months. Let's get right into this video. What do you see here? This is aluminum foil that is taped to a wall, okay? Now, we're imagining that there's a window behind here. So you want to do this and tape the aluminum foil over top of your windows on the inside of the house. Now, let me tell you what this accomplishes. Essentially, it's going to take the sun's rays and it's going to reflect them back outside. Now, when it's hot outside, obviously some of that heat is going to seep into your house because the walls of your home are warmer, because the outside walls of your home are warmer as well. So the heat just radiates in, but a lot of the heat comes in through your windows because the sun's rays enter in through the window. I cannot tell you the difference that I feel when I go into a room where the sun's rays are beaming into that room versus a room where the sun's rays are not beaming in, okay? The difference in temperature is insane. It's at least a solid few degrees Celsius, because I live in Canada and we use Celsius over here, okay? But in Fahrenheit, it's even more degrees, okay? Now, what you can do is just get some aluminum foil that is around the same size as the window and just tape it onto the window itself. I recommend that you tape it onto the window and not onto the trim or the frame, just because when you remove the tape from the window, it's not going to cause any damage. When you remove the tape from the trim, it probably won't, but it might peel the paint. Probably won't peel the paint, but it might, and then you're gonna have to touch it up, okay? Now, the benefit of this, and sorry, just to clarify, basically there's two sides to aluminum foil. There's like a dull side and a shiny side. I thought that there was a difference in performance for either side, but it turns out based on my research that it's the same thing. It's just a manufacturing process that causes one side to be dull and one side to be shiny, but essentially they both do the same thing. So it doesn't matter which side faces out, which side faces in, okay? But basically this is gonna take the sun's rays and reflect them back out, which will lessen the amount of heat that makes its way into your home, and therefore it will keep your home cooler in these summer months. Now, the downside is that you're not gonna get any light, any natural light coming in through the windows, okay? So there is a trade-off, and I wouldn't recommend doing this to the windows and leaving it up for weeks on end. Instead, I would recommend that on the hottest days of the summer, if you know that it's going to be really, really hot for a couple days, you can do this for a couple days, because then during those days, you probably won't mind not having the natural light come into the house because you're not getting the house as hot. And it's easier to keep it cool. But obviously to do this for long term is not recommended. It's more for like a day, a couple hours, or a couple days at a time, maybe even a week. But I would say I would only use this for a few days at a time maximum. But that's it. Just tape foil onto your windows. It's literally that simple. Your house will stay cooler because the sun's rays will reflect back out instead of beaming in and radiating heat inside. Now, I will say this last thing before I finish. Obviously, your house is still going to get warmer because of the sun, just because the foil itself will get warm and that heat will radiate inside, but it won't be as much as if the sun's beams were directly coming right into the house. And that is essentially it. If you like this video, sorry, before I finish up, I do want to say one last thing. When you're done, when you take off the foil off of the window, you can just reuse it. Don't throw it out. If it's cut to the size of the window, just reuse it. And therefore, you're only using one piece of foil for the entire summer, per window, no matter how many times you use it. Don't throw it out, just reuse it. And lastly, if you used foil for food before, okay, and that foil is still in pretty much mint condition, you can just wipe the foil down, and instead of throwing it out, you can use it for this purpose. So this can almost be a free life hack for keeping your house cooler in the summer. Because if you reuse the foil and then use it over and over again by taking it down and reusing it, and if you've reused the foil to begin with from previous uses with food or just to cover a container, whatever the case is, it can be a free life hack that will actually save you money because your air conditioner won't be running as much, right? So that's basically it. It's such a cool thing. that I just wanted to share with you in this video. And that is truly it from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you liked the education and entertainment version of this video. And yeah, I know I messed this video up before, and I promised myself this take was going to be it. So we're just going to finish this video now. And that is truly it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.